So you recently found out about Treasure and you look them up on the internet and you see on YouTube that they have a lot of content and you're so confused where you should start. Now this video is gonna help you navigate through the numerous amounts of Treasure content even though they have just debuted for the 3 months. Sorry, that was too like attitude. Why am I doing that? Why am I like that? I'm not really like this. Also, this video includes on what time you should look out for any possible Treasure new content releases. Hey guys, my name is Anya and today we're gonna talk about Treasure. Let it be known that I am a new TEUME, like just shy over a month ago I started, so I came in the I Love You era. And I'm also a new K-pop fan. I know some K-pop artists, K-pop idols, but I never really like stan them hard. I never fangirled for them. I was trying so hard for how many years. I tried so hard to avoid becoming a K-pop fan because I don't know, I just didn't feel like it, because to me being a fan is like there's this commitment. Gotta watch everything that they release. Like you gotta be updated about everything. That's what I feel if you become a fan. But then Treasure came along into my life. I tried to resist it at first. I tell you, I tried to resist it at first, but there's this so-called Treasure effect. It hit me. Now I'm here. So deep underground in the fandom. Came a TEUME. Here we are. This is what you will become. Now you want to know more about Treasure and you came into their YouTube account. There's so many things. Like how is there so many videos? Well, a quick history. Let's do a quick history. Treasure's history. As you may or may not have known, depending on how much you have researched, Treasure was formed from the YG Treasure Box Survival Competition Show. Survival Show was held somewhere in 2018. At first, what YG wanted was just 5 members, and there were, was it 29 competitors? 29, downsizing it to 5. But at the end, when he reached the finale, he decided to make 7 members. And the 7 were picked by the end of the show. But then YG decided to make a subunit called Magnum, which has 6 members. What? But Treasure is 12. 7 plus 6 is 13. Yeah, sis, wait. Let me explain. With the 7 members of Treasure and the 6 members of Magnum, they were to be named collectively as Treasure 13. They were set to debut last year, 2019, but with the scandals all over YG, if you look it up, it's a mess and I don't know how it ended, and there's some other scandals towards some members of Treasure. Their debut was put on hold. It was delayed until August 7, 2020. However, in the time that their debut was postponed, one of the Magnum members decided that he wants to take a different route, more of a solo career, and YG let him go, and that's when they decided to just combine all members, make it 12, and just name them Treasure. Also, I just found out that one of the options for Blackpink's name was supposedly Magnum. I don't know why. YG's holding on so much to that name, Magnum. But I can't help but think about this Magnum. Now that they're Treasure, they have released a lot of content. They have released 3 music videos. They have made 2 comebacks. All in all, they have technically like 8 songs already, because 6 from the 3 single albums, and they have Weo from Bangyedam solo debut, and also Going Crazy, the original like signal song for Treasure. You're gonna know more about that later. Now with all of these content, you just get so confused, like where do you even begin? Do not be overwhelmed by the amount of content that they have. It's wonderful, we love, but we have this thing called the new TEUME Starter Pack. What is a new TEUME Starter Pack? Well, the new TEUME Starter Pack is composed of just 3 things. You only have to start with these 3, which is Treasure Map, TMI, and YGTB. Yes, you only have to start with these 3. Don't mind the other things, start here. Treasure Map is also known as Treasure Maximum Amusement Project. We just recently found out that that's what it means. All of these are available on YouTube for free, so don't worry. So what they do in Treasure Map in each episode, sometimes it's random, but most of the time you can just expect that you're gonna be laughing so hard. We also call this our happy pill, and we save these episodes for sad days, like when we need to get our energy lifted up, like we need a treasure boost, treasure map is the way to go. Next we have TMI. What does TMI even mean? TMI is treasure maker information. Still random stuff. Well, we love random stuff. Sometimes it's episodes on like more on behind the scenes on their photo shoots, for their jacket photo shoots, for the photo books and the albums. Sometimes it's behind the scenes for their music videos. Now some people think you don't have to watch this, but we highly suggest you do. Yes, it will hurt, but it's gonna be worth it. This is their journey. YG Treasure Box is where it all started. Well, not like all, but like where treasure kinda really, it's an important part for treasure's history, okay? YGTB, you should watch it. Yeah, I think there's just 10 episodes. It's actually very entertaining to watch, and you get to find out more on how the idol industry works, and also you get to see the younger versions of the boys. Looking back at YGTB episode, we compared the boys from then and now. They look so babies. They looked so young, and that was only just 2 years ago. Now, do you really have to watch them in this order? No, you can watch it in any order you like. You can either start with T-MAP, then TMI and YGTB. You could also do the chronological order. Actually, what happened with me was I watched like the final few episodes of YGTB before I went to watch T-MAP, but then I kind of lacked connection with T-MAP because I could not remember their names yet. I'm not familiar with their names yet. So I really strived hard to memorize their names. And once I got their names down, after watching a couple episodes of T-MAP, I decided I just need to watch all the episodes of YGTB, and that's what I did. After YGTB, I watched their videos from in chronological order depending on what was uploaded first on their YouTube. So I went down to the bottom of their YouTube channel in the video section. Now if you do that, it depends on you, but there's other contents that they have. Now, what are the other contents they have on YouTube? As you can see, there's a lot of them. There's fact check. They can sometimes be reckless with whatever they say. They could say, like, for example, maybe they'd say, I'm the best in this, I could cook this in no time. And the other members would challenge that statement and say, we need to fact check that. And they decide to do a fact check on it and see if what he said was legit. Two things that are included in the fact check, which are on V-Live. One of them is from the Wayo countdown, and one of them is from Jihoon's birthday. You don't really have to watch all of the birthday lives. Maybe ask some other tunes which ones you should really watch, because some are just too chill, others are just hectic. T-Talk, which is also called T-Treasure Talk Time, where just two of the members would be given a word for a topic and then they talk over tea. No one really knows if it's really tea in those glasses though. It could be cola. DOYOUNG had cola once. You'll see if you watch the videos. And HYUN had coffee and they mixed it. Besides from T-Talk, they also have 3-Minute Treasure, which is just 3 minutes of them doing anything. Sometimes they do painting, sometimes they do some musical stuff, and it's entertaining to watch. They covered Blackpink's Whistle, and it was very nice. They have a partnership with Line, and they have the series called Treasure Studio, where they have to create their own characters. The episodes are still releasing every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Korean time. And that is all the YouTube content that you can choose to watch. You could choose not to watch all of them, but the big three is just these, so don't worry. Now let's move on to V-Live. Welcome to the V-Live world. This is also my first time on V-Live. I don't know anything about the K-pop world, so it's kind of just like YouTube also. I think all of their YouTube episodes are there. No, I think T-MAP isn't there, because T-MAP is made for YouTube, because during the post moment of their debut, they were tasked to become YouTubers to keep on releasing content so that the fans would still be interested in them. It's a marketing thing, but it's also super fun, and of course the boys love doing it. What should you watch on V-Live? They have 4 countdowns: the Wayo countdown, Boy countdown, the I Love You countdown, and the MMM countdown. Those are the countdowns that they have. I could do this, but I don't know why I did this. There's also ASAHI in partnership with V-Live. I think the series is called Star Road. Don't worry, all of these links will be down in the description box, so you don't have to search for it yourself. They also have their Live V. If you see any photos or videos of them wearing pajamas, that's likely Live V, but there's also one Team Up episode where they wore pajamas. I don't know what really is the task of Live V. I think it happens like super late at night, and their task is to help the viewers fall asleep. But Treasure, as always, is chaotic, and there was so much energy and no one was falling asleep anytime soon. And that's just basically it. That's all the content you really need to know for Treasure. But as a beginner, really, just start with the three: TMAP, TMI, and YGTV. I know some would say they don't want to watch YGTV because it's just gonna hurt them, but a lot of us think that you should really watch YGTV because it's gonna make you feel more connected to the boys. You're gonna know about their journey, the hardships, all the sacrifices they had to do, what came down before they got to debut, and you'd feel so much more proud and happy and excited for them once you know what they have gone through. Now you have all of these down, so you start with three. If you wanna dig deeper, you could include all of that. But if you're crazy enough to really dig deeper, let it be known that YG Treasure Box is not the first survival show that Hyunsuk and JUNKYU had joined. They were also in Mix 9. I think Hyunsuk was part of the debuting team, but I think it got cancelled and JUNKYU got eliminated really early. If you want to watch that, go ahead. Also, some of our boys appeared in one of the Stray Kids episodes. And the boys that are in this is Yeram, DOYOUNG, and JIHOON, and all those baby and brace faces. Come on, you gotta see it. It's just one episode though, and they're gonna perform. You don't have to watch this, but this is where the yellow socks thing started for DOYOUNG. You're gonna have to look it up yourself. I don't want to explain it here. I'm lazy. And if you're even crazier, like super crazy, Baby Bangera was in a competition, K-pop Star Season 2 back in 2012, and he came as runner-up to AKMU, which is a duo from YG now. After that competition, he was also picked by YG to become a trainee in their company. That's how Yeram's YG journey began. I don't think any of us watched this though, just some clips of him actually singing. Now it seems overwhelming to watch, but there's really no pressure. You just gotta watch his three things. Even I'm not finished with all of the V-Live video. Now, if lives are too long for you, you could also watch some notable videos or interviews, maybe performance videos of Treasure are down in the description box. I've linked them. There are some titles to it. I've arranged them in chronological order based on when they were uploaded on YouTube, and you could enjoy those too. Now, where can you find Treasure on social media? They have their Instagram, they have their Twitter, they have also another Twitter, and most of the updates will be coming from the official YG accounts. And I don't know about the population of the social media accounts. They say there are a lot of people on Instagram. I think there are, but I'm not on Instagram. I'm only on Twitter. And there are a lot of people on Twitter, and we wait for drops from YG on whether there'll be updates or not. We usually wait at their official YG Twitter account. Now, what times do they usually release new content? There are 4 slots every single day. Yes, 4 times that you have to check out every day if there is anything new from YG. First is 9 a.m. Korean time. Concept video for MMM came out at 9 a.m. Next is 12 p.m., which is also like 12 noon Korean time. I think their TMI episode was released at 12 noon. Next is 6 p.m. KSC. This is when they usually release their music videos, and even the Orange live performance video was released at this time. And lastly, 12 a.m., which is midnight for Korean. Someone told me this is when they usually release their performance videos. I think it's either 12 a.m. and 9 a.m. where they will like do announcements for there's this new video coming soon, like the 3-minute treasure. The announcement for Orange was 12 a.m. Now, I know in the K-pop world, or even in just groups, you're gonna have to pick your favorite, which is what we call as a bias. It's totally normal if you cannot pick a bias, or you could pick a bias and then change. Like this week is gonna be JUNKYU, but next week is gonna be Hyunsuk, something like that. It's totally normal. We really understand. It's so normal for us because all of the boys are so lovable. They have such wonderful charms. They have such wonderful energies. You really cannot not love them. Each one of them is special. Each one of them is different. They have this effect on you, like I like him for being like this, but I also like him because he's super funny, but he's super nice and stuff like that. It's normal. Don't worry. We're not gonna be mad if you can't stick with your bias. We'd be happier if you cannot stick to your bias. However, I am loyal. I only have one bias, and I have one bias wrecker. Yes, there is a bias wrecker, a person that could beat your bias. But my bias and my bias wrecker is the same. It's just doing for me, and he wrecks himself. But I do have a wannabe bias wrecker, and that's Yoshi. And my second favorite is JUNKYU. Also, if you're bored and you want to try something fun, you want to do something fun, there is a bias sorter online. I'm gonna link it down below. I did a video of it answering it. It was very funny, and it took me 15 minutes to finish the sorter test. If you want to try it, it's down below. If you want to watch that video of me, I'm gonna link it down there too. I hope you have a good day. I hope you stay safe. Enjoy loving treasure. Treasure makers are what their fans are called. In short, we call ourselves Teumes. TEUMES, and there are also specific fan names for the bias. You don't really have to know all those things, but if you really want to, go ahead. So you can just pick on where you want to hang out. If you want to be on Twitter, everyone's on Twitter. They're easy to find, don't worry. If you're usually on Instagram, there's also a community on Instagram, so you can go ahead there and find them. They're really not that hard to find. You can easily just find them, or you could just ask older members of fandom to where everything is. And that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry if it's super long. I've never done a video like this, if not for so long, then ever. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching this video again. I hope you stay healthy, drink your water, drink your vitamins, eat your fruits and veggies, wash your hands, and welcome to the family. See you next time. Bye!